Yeah, and hi everyone. It is May the 19th, 2025, and I've been in southern France for the last few weeks doing on the ground research on the Cathars. So I've been, as you know, attempting to understand them from here, and it was time to go there, go to the sites. And I'll explain a tiny bit um, in a moment. But the main reason for making this particular video is because just before I left, I did an interview with John Cooper on Empty the Cave, and it's a fantastic interview. It's easily the best interview I've done on the new book, and probably I would think one of the best interviews I've done in several years. John was willing to. He was really interested. He was curious. He moved the conversation into depths of the material and allowed me to talk about it. In all the interviews I've done on the new book, the uh, the interviewers tend to want to talk about Exit the Cave. They want to talk about the Matrix, and John was the first one to kind of focus on what was in the new book. So I was able to, for the first time, share some much more detail than I normally do. So for that reason, I highly recommend the interview. It's in the description box below. Go and have a check of it. I think it'll certainly tell you whether Empty the Cave is a book you want to read or not. And uh, actually, the I'm now not thinking I'm going to do any more interviews because that's the interview I kind of wanted to do. I've now done it. I've presented kind of how I'd like to present this material. So I don't really think I need to do any more interviews. I can just go on to other things. As for other things, yes, I was in southern France, and it was great to experience things I've been studying for 20, 25 years. You know, no matter what, eventually you have to get, especially when you're studying anything historical, you have to get on the ground in those particular locations. And the only thing I'll mention here right now is one of the biggest surprises I got was going to Rennes le Chateau. Rennes le Chateau, I figured was going to be a very, um, I thought it'd be a very odd energy just because there's been so many treasure seekers, people digging for gold, new age groups from Sedona. I mean, there's been so many coming there over the last 20 or 30 years that I figured the energy would be hard to figure out, that it would probably be a lot of different things going on. I was really shocked to see that the energy was clear and and really centered pretty much everywhere on the whole site, not just in the church, around the church, but pretty much the whole town. And the group of people I was with from my locals community, they felt they felt a similar thing there. Um, so that surprised me. That surprised me that energy is. I mean, okay, I wasn't there in 1905, so I don't know what the energy was like in 1905. But I'm going to assume it's something probably similar to what's there now, because if it wasn't, that's a pretty heavy cleanup job to get it to this incredibly neutral, um, very calm energy. So that was a surprise. A lot of the other, I made it to about 18 different places, I guess. It was a I had to go very quick trip, and I would have liked to have spent more time than I did, but um, I got an overview and was able to put some questions to the test. And now I'm back on the farm. Of course, I've got a lot of work to do. When you're away for 2 weeks in planting season, you're behind on everything. So I've got a lot to catch up on. So I'm hopeful in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm finally going to be able to just sit down for a few days and go over the experience, go over my notes, go through what I got there, and just kind of package it and see where that research wants to take me. It was, I guess, on one level, it was kind of everything I expected, and on another level, there was a lot of surprises. So, yeah. Anyway, come on over to my locals community, which is where I still do. I still do about a video a week over there, I guess, have a conversation a week. We do a book, we go and examine a book once a month. Um, it's just a place for me to be, to have conversations um, without the sort of, um, let's call it YouTube vibe, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, come on over, join over there. That link's in the description below, but for sure, please go watch the interview. I mean, if you're around my channel, just click the interview, watch it, and I think there'll be hopefully something of value in there for you that will get you moving to the next step, which is really that's all the work is, right? The work is knowing the step you've just taken, seeing the step you're on now, and knowing what the next one will be. And I hope something in that interview clarifies one of those areas for you. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in June, and we'll see if I finally get some time to process my experience. Cheers.